All of us are always looking for the silver bullet of career advice, and of course, there is no silver bullet. But if you want to learn a ton about success fast, take 4 hours and watch HBO's The Defiant Ones.
Yeah, check.
It's the story of Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine and their rise to mogul status. In one way, The Defiant Ones is just really fascinating because it shows you how the modern music industry was born and made. But I love its lessons about how you get what so many people dream of when they dream of their careers: huge impact. First, to be great, to really soar in your career, you have to be obsessed with your product and the people who create it. Music wasn't a pastime or an interest for Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine. It was their whole lives. They worked constantly in the studio, out with musicians, talking, pushing, inventing, experimenting.
Take the snare drum out of the row.
I don't like the way this beat sounds.
Do it again, do it again, do it again.
That's how success happens. It reminds me of other greats like Phil Knight, who founded Nike. When he wasn't designing and selling shoes, he was out with runners talking about running and obsessing about his product. Another thing, Dre and Iovine, they were brave. I don't think the word risk ever entered their minds. They went big over and over again. You have to go big to get big. Apart and together, they're responsible for some of the most famous music stars ever: Snoop Dogg, U2, Eminem, Lady Gaga, the list goes on. They took bets on these artists when no one believed in them. Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine, they never resisted technological change or cultural change. In fact, if they weren't creating the change, they were thirsty to stay ahead of it. They spun on vinyl, recorded to tapes, they made CDs, and when music streaming came around, which was a huge change in the industry,
They said, man, I do not want to be the guy that sold the last CD.
Iovine ran to Steve Jobs at Apple and asked, hey, how can we work on this together?
This amazing little device holds 1,000 songs.
The next thing was always the best thing. Can you tell I liked The Defiant Ones? It's incredible for the music and the drama and the stories. But my advice, watch it for its career advice. You won't be sorry.